Ramadan is a time of reflection, prayer, and incredible blessings. But for one man, it became a time for something extraordinary. Imagine dedicating a single month to memorizing the entire Quran. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one man did just that, transforming his life and drawing closer to Allah in a way most of us can only dream of. In this video, we'll uncover his powerful journey of faith, struggle, and ultimate success. Stay with us to discover how he achieved what many thought couldn't be done, and how this story can inspire your own spiritual growth this Ramadan. The blessings of Ramadan. Ramadan is much more than just fasting. It's a month filled with unparalleled blessings and spiritual opportunities. It's the time when the Quran was revealed, making it the holiest month in the Islamic calendar. During Ramadan, the gates of heaven are wide open and the mercy of Allah flows freely. Every act of worship, from fasting and praying to charity, is multiplied in reward. It's a time for deep reflection, purification of the heart, and closeness to Allah. The nights of Ramadan are especially blessed, with Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, being better than 1,000 months. This is the month where the soul finds peace, and every effort toward good is rewarded manifold. The challenge of memorizing the Quran. Memorizing the Quran is no small feat, especially in a single month. It requires not just dedication, but also a deep connection to the words of Allah. The Quran is not just to be memorized, but understood and reflected upon. For many, the challenge is balancing the demands of Ramadan, fasting, praying, and community activities, while dedicating time to memorizing. The mind and body tire, but the heart remains steadfast, knowing that each verse recited brings them closer to Allah. It's a journey that tests patience, persistence, and faith, yet for those who strive with sincerity, the rewards are endless. The man's journey. This man's journey to memorize the Quran in Ramadan wasn't easy, but it was fueled by a deep love for Allah and His words. Each day, he dedicated hours to recite and memorize, pushing through moments of fatigue and distraction. He faced the struggle of balancing fasting, extra prayers, and the demands of daily life, but he never wavered. With every verse he memorized, his connection with Allah grew stronger. It wasn't just about completing the Quran. It was about transforming his heart, understanding the message, and seeking Allah's pleasure. His journey was one of perseverance, dedication, and ultimate success, showing that with faith and effort, anything is possible. The role of supplication. In his success throughout his journey, played a crucial role in his success. Every night after his prayers, he would raise his hands to Allah, asking for strength, clarity, and ease in his memorization. He knew that without Allah's guidance and mercy, his efforts would be in vain. Became his source of comfort and hope, reminding him that nothing is achieved without Allah's will. It was through constant supplication that his heart remained steadfast and his mind focused. He understood that true success isn't just in the memorization, but in seeking Allah's help at every step of the journey. The breakthrough moment, after weeks of struggle, dedication, and countless moments of prayer, the breakthrough finally came. One evening, as he recited the last verse he had memorized, a profound sense of peace filled his heart. The Quran was no longer just words on paper, it was engraved in his heart. That moment wasn't just about completing his goal, it was about the deep connection he had formed with Allah. His heart swelled with gratitude, knowing that the efforts of Ramadan had led him to a new level of spiritual fulfillment. This was the moment his journey had been building toward, proof that sincere effort, patience, and faith bring divine success. The impact of this achievement, memorizing the Quran in Ramadan, changed his life in ways beyond what he had imagined. It wasn't just about memorizing words. It was about the transformation of his character, deepening his understanding of Islam, and strengthening his relationship with Allah. He found peace in his heart and a greater sense of purpose. This achievement became a foundation for his lifelong dedication to faith, prayer, and service to others. His memorization was a gateway to further acts of worship, helping others and teaching the Quran. It showed that the rewards of Ramadan are not just in the fast, but in the lasting changes it brings to the soul.